This behind me is my angelfish tank, and over the past couple of years, after entering 2 Kribensis into this aquarium, it has now become overrun with Kribensis. So today I've taken out those Kribensis and I'm going to replace them with something beautiful. So let's find out what. Hi, I'm Russ, and I've been in the aquarium hobby now for over 40 years. Now I had 10 Kribensis in the end in this aquarium, and there was 10 Kribensis in the Rainbowfish Aquarium as well. So over the past few weeks, I've made the decision that the Kribensis were going to get rehomed. I did clear this with my local fish store first. I didn't just turn up to there with 20 Kribensis, and they were quite fine to take them off me. So the Kribensis have been caught, and I've done a little swap deal, and now I'm going to turn the lights out on this tank and put in the new inhabitants. So let's do it. So the lights are out. Due to the glass lid that I made, or had made, I just have to put a towel across, and then I can open the lid out, and then we'll start putting the new fish in. I think what I will actually do first is remove a little bit of this water first, so it doesn't overflow. So I'll just drop the water level a little bit, get the bags floating. After about 20 minutes, I'll open the bags up, start putting like half a cup of tank water into those bags, let them acclimatise for a further 20 minutes, and then we will get the new fish into this beautiful tank. And I know that these are going to be such an addition to the tank. I love this fish that I've bought today, and I've got 4 different types. So yeah, I'm really excited about getting these into the aquarium. Really excited. They are a fish that I've had before, and they are a fish that I really enjoy. So let's do it. Let's get these bags floated. So as I say, I haven't just turned up to my local fish store with 20 Kribensis, because that's kind of out of order. You've got to give your local fish store a heads up that you're going to be coming in with that amount. I have a great relationship with this shop anyway, because I'm in there regular. But yeah, it's good manners just to make sure that they're fine to take these before, you know, take any fish that you want to return before you do. Lights are out, and the new fish are in. So we'll give that 20 minutes and then we will see how it goes. Okay, so I have untied the knots on the bags, and I'm just going to fold them over, create a little bit of an air pocket so they float, and then I'm just going to add just a half a cup of tank water into each of the bags. These bags now have been floating here for about 20-25 minutes. Lights out all the time, and that just helps get those temperatures equal. So now I'm just going to tip a little bit of the tank water into each one. Just let them acclimatise to that. And then in a few minutes, give that about 5 minutes then with that, and then we will we'll add the fish to the tank. Now, some people will frown upon how I do this. I actually don't really like tipping my fish into a net and then transferring them to the tank. So what I actually do is tip the bags to the side, and hopefully the fish will swim out, and then I will take the bag out with hopefully some of the water still in there. If that doesn't happen, I just tip them out. I actually do tip the water from the shop into my tank. A lot of people will frown upon that. But all I'll say is, if you don't trust the water of the shop where you're buying your fish, then maybe you shouldn't be buying your fish from there either. I trust the water in this shop. This shop is local to me. It's an absolutely great shop. So we will leave them running now. Just sitting there for now for another 5 minutes, and then we'll put them fish into the tank. If you have made it this far through the video, can I please ask you just to click the like button and subscribe to the channel for further content. Thank you. Okay, so 5 minutes has now passed, and what I've actually done for yourselves and for me, so what I've done this time, because I'm filming the release, I don't really want to make the same kind of mistake as what I did with the cardinals. If you don't know what I did there, check the video out of my first ever online fish delivery, and you'll see the mistake I made there with the cardinals. So what I've actually done here this time, I've turned my fluval plant light, the warm light setting, I've moved that up to 10%. So it's not too bright for the fish, but it gives me a little bit more visual so I can see what's going on as the fish enter the tank, and also it makes the viewing a little bit better for yourselves as well. So what have I bought? Well, first of all, in this bag is 6 tiger barbs. So we'll try and get them to swim out on their own. If they don't, which they're not going to, so we'll enter them 6 barbs into the tank. First fish down. Next are these beauties. Here we have 6 green tiger barbs, and again we'll let them enter the tank of their own accord. 6 tiger barbs, and as I can see this time, no problems entering these into the aquarium. Like I say, if you don't know what happened with the cardinals, check out the other video. I'll put a link at the top there. Next, coming into the tank are these 6 albino tiger barbs. I've got really lucky that the shop had all the barbs I actually wanted at the same time. But nothing excites me more than the final bag, because these are only young and they're going to grow to a nice size, but these are one of my favourite barbs. And what I have here is 6 tinfoil barbs. Got one more to come out. There he goes. So I'm just going to leave the lights like that now for a couple of hours, and then we will come back and have a look at how they've settled in. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours now and everything's settling in really well. The tinfoil barbs have all grouped together and they're looking amazing. And the tiger barbs, well, they've all started grouping together as well. So everything's looking great. So what we'll do, we will put the light back on, and then I will show you the new additions to this beautiful aquarium. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll start with the tinfoil barbs. As you can see, they're all grouped together. So beautiful. They're just over 2 inches in size. And when they grow, oh, they are going to just be the amazing centerpiece of this aquarium. And then over here we have the albino tigers, and there's some of the green tigers, and actually a couple of normal tigers in there as well. We come back, obviously there's the silver, beautiful tinfoils. Just so beautiful. There's a couple of green tigers that have come in as well. So they have been shoaling together, but as I've got the camera out, they've kind of all separated up a little bit and doing their own thing. But everything's looking absolutely gorgeous. And I think what I'm going to do now is turn the lights off and leave them off for the rest of the day. So everything's settled in really well. The good thing is they pretty much take the same water parameters as what the angelfish do. I have dropped the temperature down to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which will just help them a little bit more. Their higher end is 82, so I've just brought the tank down to 80. Everything's settling in really, really well, and I'm really, really pleased with how things are going now. Sadly, I did have to lose the Kribensis, but hey ho. The Kribensis were a really nice fish to have in the aquarium, but they did change the dynamic as the numbers grew. And I did have a nightmare with them when I did my first ever online fish build. And if you want to know how that went wrong, then watch this video next, and I'll see you there. Take care. Thanks for watching.